Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel to another Fireside Tarot reading, all about the message that you need to know right now in this moment. And this reading is timeless, so it will find you when you are meant to see it. Now I've already pulled a card, and this is the Ace of Hearts or the Ace of Cups in the traditional tarot. And the Jane Austen character is Fanny Price from Mansfield Park. So, and before I get into it, if you like this reading, I have another Jane Austen reading that I will link in the description, but let me know if you like these Jane Austen readings. So, your energy, I'm feeling like you are someone. So with Fanny Price, her story was she came from a poor family and she was adopted by a family that was better off, and they actually neglected her, but in the end, I don't want to spoil the story, they ended up needing her. She sort of saved the day, saved their reputation. And I feel like this is your energy right now. You are someone's Ace of Cups is what I'm hearing, but they may not be aware of it at this time, and maybe you're not aware of it. I'm getting the sense that you have more to offer to the world than maybe the people immediately around you realize, and maybe even that you realize. And so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, Queen of Clubs, and this is Lady Catherine de Bourgh from Pride and Prejudice. So if you know the story, she opposed Lizzie Bennet marrying Mr. Darcy. She's very high and mighty, and she came from this very prestigious family. I feel like this is somebody who has their eyes on you. They see you as an Ace of Cups. They're not going to admit it because maybe they think you are beneath them. That's interesting. So this is someone else. And then we have the Six of Spades, Six of Swords. And it's Lydia Bennet, also from Pride and Prejudice. So she's the younger sister who ran off with the rake, if you'll remember the story. So this is another person. This is a younger energy. Someone who is looking at you. They're coming out of a difficult situation, and they're looking at you and wondering, how the heck did you do it? How are you this Ace of Cups? And they're kind of watching you. I'm getting almost like a Page of Swords vibe with this. They're watching you to see, how you can do what you do. And you may not be aware. You might be thinking, do what? What am I doing? That's the vibe I'm getting. But you have these eyes on you. You have these eyes on you. Okay, so let's get into it with some tarot cards. You are somebody's Ace of Cups. Ooh, that one came right out. So we have the Six of Cups. So this might be people in your family. Maybe people from your past. These might even be people watching you on social media. Maybe people you knew when you were a kid in school, and they're seeing you on Facebook or whatever, insert your social media. And they're looking at you. So these are people who do know you or used to know you. Interesting. What else? What else do we need to know? You're somebody's Ace of Cups. Oops. Knight of Wands. Oh, huh. Okay. All right, I'm feeling a lot of feminine energy here. But then this knight, this masculine energy shows up as well. This is somebody else who is watching you. In fact, I feel like it should go here. He's watching you. And as I said, it could be, so you could be a man or a woman. This could be a man or a woman. These are just the energies. But I feel like he's watching you and he wants to ride in and snatch you up. I mean, I don't know. He wants to ride in and win your heart. And this is somebody very fiery and impetuous. So this may be somebody, this knight riding in may have started watching you on social media, but they're not gonna just keep watching. They're gonna come right in. Oh, well, that's kind of romantic. All right, I'm curious about this Knight of Wands. He just came out of nowhere, it feels like. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Five of Pentacles. What? That's interesting. Okay. This is the energy of this whole group. They feel like they're in the Five of Pentacles. That's why I said they see you as their Ace of Cups. You're the cure for what ails them. Wow. Who are you? My goodness. Tell us more. Whew. Oh my goodness. All these cards are flying out. We'll take them as they come. So first I saw the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so behind the scenes, and you know, this is something so true with social media. We often see, you know, everybody's perfect life, quote unquote, and we don't see all the hard work that goes on behind the scenes. We don't see the people's struggles usually. Sometimes we do, but usually we don't. They just post all the good things, and it's not that I get the sense, oh, you're showing off. I don't think that at all. I think you are someone who is very positive. That's that Ace of Cups vibe. You are someone who is very intuitive, very nurturing. You're someone who's very good. So if you're not posting your problems on social media, that's because you're very wise. It's because you don't want other people to feel bad. But what's going on is these people are looking at you. These people are looking at you and seeing, wow, you're just so perfect. And they're not seeing the struggle that's going on behind the scenes. And they feel like, oh, my life is not so great compared to hers or his. Okay, let's look at these other cards. The Two of Swords. Interesting. So that's a decision, an impasse, not knowing what to do. Justice. How interesting. And then we have the King of Wands. Oh, la 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 la. Justice And the King of Wands came after the Two of Swords. Someone is at an impasse. They can't get around something. This is yet another energy I'm picking up on, this King of Wands. They are someone wondering, is this justice? Did you justly earn that you have? Because they're not seeing this. See, he's looking the other way. He's not seeing how you've worked hard. This is someone in authority, and they're wondering, is this justice? Now, this Knight of Wands, this person does feel like it's justice. The Justice card, I happen to put the card on them. They really look up to you. Wow, I'm getting like knight in shining armor vibes with this. That's very romantic. Interesting. But this King of Wands is also somebody very fiery and passionate, and I feel like though they're gonna just watch you from afar, from social media. I keep saying social media because that's the easiest reference, but take it how it applies. It could be a slightly different situation. This could be even in your community, whatever that is. Maybe it's your church group, your workplace, your school. It doesn't have to be social media. But I am getting a social media vibe. For some of you, it will be. I am getting this because of this Six of Cups vibe. This is people who have known you since childhood. Maybe they don't know you well, but they've known you. Okay, let's get a Jane Austen Oracle card. Let's see. What else? I'm still curious about this Knight of Wands. When I asked about him, the Five of Pentacles came up. So I don't feel like he's the only one, though. I think a lot of people they feel like they're in the Five of Pentacles when they look at you. So it isn't just him. All of these people do. I feel like there are a lot of eyes on you. Who are you, Ace of Cups? Beautiful Ace of Cups. Who are you? I think you are someone spiritually very beautiful. You might be physically beautiful too, but you are beautiful. If you might maybe even think yourself as plain. I know Fanny Price, she was, I think, considered plain, if I'm remembering the story correctly. And so the family that adopted her really didn't notice her. Even her guy she fell in love with, I think at first he didn't notice her. He fell for some other gal who wasn't so great. But he did realize, how precious she was in the end. It's Jane Austen's story. Okay, let's see. I want to know about this Knight of Wands. Just riding in like this. I would say expect to have someone show up. Maybe someone you haven't seen for many seasons. Spring, summer, autumn, or winter. Each season brings its own rhythm and evolution. Yes. You are in a very positive season of your life. This Knight of Wands is also in a season as well. Is it the same season as yours? I'm thinking it's slightly different if there's this Five of Pentacles vibe. So maybe he's feeling like he's in winter and he sees you as spring, the thaw he's been looking for. And as I said, it doesn't have to be a man and you don't have to be a woman, either or, however that applies. Oh, two of them came out. Find your inner strength. It's not what we say or think that defines us, but what we do. And that's a quote from Sense and Sensibility. Find your inner strength. That is a message that you are meant to hear right now. And I feel like this might be more of a reminder, because you have an inner strength. Maybe you look at it and think, oh, it's not really that great. Well, who am I? I'm not really anything. But a lot of people think you're quite the thing. You're something. Okay, and oh la la. Double dealing. Some attentions you receive might not be entirely benign. Yes. Especially this Lady Catherine de Bourgh and this King of Wands. Oh, I just realized this is Queen of Wands. Yeah, so, whoo! And that's not anything to frighten you. I don't think I realize that might sound frightening. I don't think these are people who they don't want harm to come to you. I feel like they are wondering, is this justice for you to have it so good? You're in a season, everything happens in seasons. We have good seasons, we have bad seasons. You are in a very good season. And with a lot of these people, I kind of feel like this is, again, I keep saying social media. For some of you, this is going to be the case. But if it isn't straight up social media, if it's an actual in-person community, I think a lot of these people are feeling like, maybe they are, maybe they aren't, they're feeling like they're in the Five of Pentacles. They feel like they are in a not so great season of their life. And I don't know if it's they have actual things going on. Like I did see Six of Swords with this younger girl, so this younger feminine energy, who is coming out of a difficult situation. And again, looking at you, wondering, how do you do what you do? How are you so amazing? Let's get one more card. How about some overall advice? Because, yeah, just know, I don't know who you are, Ace of Cups, but you are an Ace of Cups. You are a breath of fresh air. You are a cup of clean, sweet water. Yes. And what comes to mind immediately to me is make sure you fill your cup. It's not that you can't help other people, but you can't help anyone from an empty cup. If your Ace of Cups is empty, you can't give any to anybody. So make sure you are taking care of yourself. It's like put your own oxygen mask on first before you assist others. And I don't know, maybe some of these people, I feel like they don't want your help. They want what you got, but they don't want your help getting it. And, that's okay. That's not something to be concerned about, because that is not your problem. Yeah, it's not what we say or think that defines us, it's what we do. Yeah, it's what you do. All right, let's get one final advice, or what's the last one last bit of information we need to know. this card wants to come out. A new point of view. What if fate had nothing to do with it? Sometimes the victim in us can't see the opportunities that lie ahead. I do feel like these people do need a new point of view, but maybe since I was asking advice for you, maybe you need to see things from a point of view of maybe fate or luck or whatever doesn't have anything to do with how you are, where you are. Man, I'm seeing, because you have the Seven of Pentacles here, you are someone who works hard and is diligent. You're someone working on yourself, working on your career, working on, in school, however that applies to you. Whatever this community is, you're someone who's working very hard, and it's for whatever reason, it's the hard work. People aren't seeing that. But so for you is know that this is due to your efforts, the energy you are putting out into the universe. And so don't succumb to a victim mentality like a lot of these other people have, because then you won't be able to see the opportunities that lie ahead. So you have even more opportunities coming. And I think it's right here lined up with this Knight of Wands. I don't know, this could be romantic. I mean, it seems very romantic to me, but it doesn't have to be. It could also just be, a partnership or somebody who wants to work with you. You will know when this person comes, because they're gonna just like ride it. I don't know, maybe they literally will be riding up to you on a horse. I don't know. If they do that, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about that. But yeah, so a new point of view. Take peace. We have some doves in here. Doves are symbols of peace. So take a lot of peace, keep your own inner peace, find your own inner strength. And then you will be able to weather all seasons. But I'm loving this energy. I'm happy to hear you're in such a good energy, and just guard your own inner peace. Don't worry about the haters. I don't want to call them. I'm not getting a hate energy. I'm getting an envy energy, but I don't see anybody wishes you harm or anything. But just, if they have their own victim energies, their own victim comments, don't listen to that. You don't have to listen to that, because that, again, as I said, that is not your problem. But I would be curious to know this Knight of Wands here. I think if it's a he, or it could be a she. I think this person does see what you do. This is someone who really looks up to and admires you and wants to work with you, or as I said, in a romantic sense, wants to be with you. As I said, I'm just getting the vibe of he wants to come in and just sweep you off your feet and ride away with you on his horse. But take that how it applies. So that's all I have for you. I hope this was insightful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next video.